skill that you do that, bro.
Yeah.
I get so like perfectionist. I'm like, no, I can't use that, bro. It's a wasted footage right there.
I was like, bro.
Are you about to shoot your?
No, I'm already hitting record. That's why I was like, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
him set up. I'm gonna talk my shit while I still got the mic going, and be like, son of a bitch. Let me stop. Can y'all still monitor for me? You appreciate you.
Excuse me, RJ.
You're good. And I gotta restart the damn comma too, because it was just like, hey, y'all forgive me, I'm throwing a temper tantrum.
Nah, this is what I call a man who's passionate about his work, bro. Because I be doing the same thing too, man.
You son of a bitch. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say.
Upset about your work, then you're not really like into it.
Hey, say less, say less. Y'all heard that from a true content creator. If you're not upset about your work, you're not into it.
Yep. Just don't be an asshole to your your coworkers. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and just sit on my tripod because
You're good, bro. You're
on
good.
my channel too, bro.
You're good.
Show the support.
Be so fucking mad. Over here throwing a temper tantrum like a little. Oh, let me stop.
Nah, man. Last year there was like no sort of regulations like that. You can just have
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
you know.
dude, really looked like that kid from. Hey guys, you're not the Miss Finster asked him like, bro.
It's freaking.
Anyway, everything content, so it's fine.
Everything content, bro. Everything counts.
You're right. You're good.
That's your mic.
Yeah.
Let me not get yours confused with mine. Where's my mic, man?
No, it's right here, isn't it? Isn't it attached, or is that the receiver?
That's the receiver.
Oh, say less.
So.
I hope we didn't leave it at the stairwell. I'm gonna be like, oh my.
I'm gonna assume not.
Yeah, these.
It's okay. I got another mic in here. I'll just get that set up and worry about finding the other one later.
Alrighty. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, anytime. How many minutes we in, brother? On mine?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's fine.
About to learn how long it takes me to sit up here.
No, you're good. So you have an actual, well, so do I, but you have an actual camera setup that you know how to use. You could teach me something after this one day when we got time.
I'm still learning. But I would definitely say I know more than the average, not content creator, but just person with a camera.
No,
sometimes people don't be knowing, man. And it's okay, but you gotta learn how to use your camera if you're gonna make content.
Hey, well, so before we actually continue the interview, allow me to ask you this question. So, did you learn as you go, or did you go to school, take any classes, YouTube it all, and just YouTube? YouTube is the best teacher. Y'all heard it here. Now let me stop.
Yeah, you better.
All right.
Fight.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm gonna get your information off. We're gonna have a sit down. We're gonna have a talk. Again, thank you for letting me use the sword.
I'll be back around. I'm just gonna go get my drink on a bit.
You good. Hey, brother, are we in?
Still in.
All right. Hey, where'd Chris go? Well, anyway, whatever. Fuck it.
We're running back the interview.
Okay.
I guess I'll show y'all a little bit more footage now that I can set up the tripod. But we got freaking kicked out from the stairway.
Bitch. Anyway,
Put a shirt on.
who's like?
Why is Toto wearing the shirt?
I was-
Toto don't need a shirt. Matter of fact. No, I'm playing.
Nah, he right. It looked like one of those. Anyway, I already said it. Anyway, so
Yeah.
whichever one you want to hook up or whatever is cool.
There we go.
All right. So you were explaining. I got the attention span of a squirrel, but you were going
good.
through designs and the fight sequences.
Yes.
Continue with that, and I'm gonna continue with my follow-up
Yeah.
question. Let me set the clock again, bastard.
for it.
Anyway. All right.
Cool. So picking back up from that, man. Yeah, action anime is just dope to watch, bro. You can kick back. If it's like a simple story, you don't have to think about it much. But sometimes there's a complex story behind it, like Naruto, and like the fights have like a lore reason behind it. And it's like this is why it's happening, and this is what this character is fighting for, and why that character is fighting for. Like Naruto in Pain. So stuff like that is so dope. And again, the animation aspect on top of that, beautiful, bro.
So, based on my assessment and everything you said from the stairwell to here, is it safe to assume like you like martial arts? You have a like nice take, like maybe not like old school like Bruce Lee, but like our generation, like the Tony Jaa's and the Jackie Chan's and shit like that. Or am I a little far fetched from that?
No, I would definitely agree. Yeah, I mean, I've seen like I think Ip Man 1 to 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen 4, but I do like martial arts, and I have Entered the Dragon at Home actually, the movie. I still have not opened it though. I bought it like in 2019. I've been meaning to watch it, but no, bro, just martial arts is pretty dope to me. I would like to learn how to fight.
So, how long have you been cosplaying, brother?
Dude, my boy, you're good. I've been cosplaying since I want to say 2019.
2019, so 2024. So you've been doing this for 5 years. I'm bad at math, y'all.
No, you're good. About 5 years. So the first time I put on a costume for a con, 2019. I did the Joker.
Say less.
Yeah.
Hey, did you do right by him again? Everybody doing Harley Quinn, and did you do right by him? No, let me stop. Go ahead. Yeah.
I did like a mixture. I like to kind of take inspirations from like different Jokers.
Okay.
So like I mixed like Heath Ledger aspects into
Hey,
it.
rest in
Jack
peace.
Nicholson, a little bit of like, what's his name? I can't remember his name. See, that's how bad he was. But you know, the other dude, I'm about to catch fire for that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
maybe like he's not a DC fan. Now let me
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
But anyway, so that was your first time putting on the costume. You know what? I went way too forward. So you're in the anime. How many cons did you go to before you decided to
we
actually
go.
cosplay?
I like that.
There we go. Yep.
So first con ever was, I believe, Awesome Con. That was 2017 up in Washington D.C.
Okay.
So
Way better than North Carolina, I imagine.
it was pretty crazy, man. No, shout out to this con though.
Yeah.
Shout out to this con. But you know, that was pretty cool. I went casually, but just seeing other people in costumes and like seeing them take pictures of people and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, that is so cool. Why don't I try doing the same thing? You know.
Cool.
And that's why I put on the Joker makeup and the costume.
So were you nervous when you first cosplayed? Did you feel like a certain attention was on you, or you just didn't straight give a fuck because you knew it was like, hey man, I'm gonna do it. Fuck
I
it.
didn't care, bro. So I took theater before, so it's like I'm kind of used to the attention.
Okay.
And hey, I like the attention. I'm not gonna lie. So when I threw it on, people were asking for pictures. It was like, yeah, I did a good job, bro. I like this.
All right. So day one of you cosplaying as the Joker, like, so like, did you get props? Did people come up want to take pictures with you? Be like, hey, and then that, you know, how many years have you been doing this? What was your inspiration? Were you
Man.
the typical questions you get when you cosplay?
Right.
brother? Yeah.
Shoot, bro. I wish I could say I remember all the interactions. Unfortunately, no, I don't recall.
Okay.
I do remember just people asking for pictures.
Okay,
stuff
say
like
less, say
that.
less. So with that, moving forward now, so do you lean towards cosplaying more DC, Marvel, or anime characters? Like, what is your niche?
My anime.
All right,
for
so
sure.
what have you caught, if you can recall, but like
Yeah.
the long list that you made, that you have,
Yeah.
how many characters have you cosplayed as?
Let's see. We got the classic Baki. I'm known for him. Toji.
Okay.
I've done sort of my own version of like Mikey from Tokyo Revengers.
Okay.
Let's see. Toto now.
Okay.
It's 4 people, right? I feel like I've done a 5th character, but I cannot remember.
All right, but in total, at least 6, 7. We'll say
say-
7, 6 to 7 characters.
We'll say 4 actually.
Oh, say
I
4,
don't
like
think-
anime or just in like overall?
Anime.
Okay, so anime,
Yeah.
but cosplaying or
You're good.
yeah, just in general about 6, 7 characters.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
okay.
Because you got Joker and all that.
So, quick question. Is there like a level of inspiration? Like, do you like empathize with these characters? Is why you cosplay with them? Like, I'm talking like character traits, moral value. Is that why?
No, that's a good question. I love that. Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. I feel like whenever I pick out a character, there's a certain aspect about them that relates to me.
Okay.
So, for example, today Toto, I like doing him because he's just like a hype beast. He's always like trying to motivate people and just like very charismatic and confident. Sometimes a little bit like, you know, slow in the head based on what he does, but it's like, yo, that sort of energy is just so dope to me.
Okay.
So yeah, it's always like some sort of aspect about the characters. Even if they're villains, it's like I can sympathize with them like on their stories, bro.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even have to ask the question. So let me branch off to your
Yeah.
fitness journey real quick, and then I'm gonna bring it back
Let's go, I like
full fucking circle. So,
Yeah.
how old were you when you were introduced to the aspect of the gym?
The gym. Okay, I'm about to give you a loaded answer. So I started with bodyweight training, calisthenics at 13,
Okay.
and it wasn't up until like maybe I was 15 or 16.
What was your inspiration to start with calisthenics out of curiosity? Like, was it your father? Was it something you saw on TV? Was it an anime character that you saw with a 12-pack and you're like, I want that? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
you're right. So it's always gone back to anime. But honestly, truth be told, the reason why I got into working out is because like I had my first heartbreak at 13.
Typical gym bro story. We got another one. We got a
My
third
very
one.
First middle
Okay.
school heartbreak.
Okay,
And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my girl back. I'm about to, hit some push-ups, some crunches, get some abs over the summer. when I get back.
16 missed calls. Yeah, no, let me stop.
Yeah, and I was when I get back into school, 8th grade, I'm gonna get her back, bro. Did not happen, but I got ripped. I got ripped.
So from there, the heartbreak, and you obviously dub, but you continued on your fitness
I
journey.
did, yep.
All right, so continue, you say calisthenics and all that, but yeah.
Then I I got into lifting weights through one of my friends. He put me onto dumbbells, and then onto weight training in high school.
So I gotta ask, because I've asked everybody, my competitors, so did y'all have that funky ass calendar in the back that probably wasn't even accurate, but they were like, all right, you're this height, you're this weight, you should be benching this or squatting this?
So,
oh
man.
my God, every high school has that. So did you fall in love with it? So clearly you fell in love with it and you stuck with it. Has there been like many changes from when you were in middle school and high school to now? And the reason why I ask is because again, giving him his flowers, giving him shout out, not dick riding, but you have the physique, bro.
Thank
like
you, bro.
like again, you just got shit for having your shirt off earlier.
Yeah.
But like clearly you take this seriously. Like so, bringing it back to the anime, like the certain physiques, like. Do you just look at that and you be like, all right, hey, if I'm a cosplay as that character, I have to look the part. And I'm not body shaming anybody. Let me go ahead and say that shit now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like, what the fuck does that mean, RJ? But no, it's kind of like you definitely do take this shit like very, very seriously in your fitness aspect into your cosplay.
Yeah.
So did that like your cosplay aspect, did that play a big part into your fitness journey?
100%. 100%. I mean, like, when I put on the costume, bro, I gotta embody the character to the T.
Okay.
So that's like the physique, the personality, all that. So if I'm gonna put on Toto, gotta make sure I'm lean for the most part. Ribs. If I'm gonna do Toji, gotta make sure the shoulders are freaking pumped, the chest is popping out. If I'm gonna do Baki, same thing, gotta look shredded.
So do you lean towards like, okay, so I know you said calisthenics, so I gotta ask because I'm a powerlifter. What do you lean towards as far as actual sport? Is it bodybuilding or powerlifting?
Powerlifting, yep.
You're not saying that to butter me up, are you?
No, dude.
Okay, say less.
I would have said power building, but somebody had explained to me like regular working out pretty much is power building. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good point.
So allow me to ask because again, regardless if it's good genetics and good motivation, so I'd imagine you take your nutrition like very, very seriously.
To a degree.
Okay.
I'm more of like a moderate type of guy, man.
Okay.
I'm not like packing my meal preps everywhere I go,
Okay.
But I do try to like be careful with what I'm eating, making sure I'm eating clean.
Okay.
I try not to have like pizza every night.
Okay.
And if I do indulge in like a pizza, like 3 slices, sometimes 5.
So since you've been cosplaying for so long, again, I'm gonna go back and forth from fitness to cosplay. So since you've been cosplaying for so long, like, what is your overall goal? Like, do you want to travel, get sponsorship? Like, what if somebody came to you right now, like, hey, we see your page, we see your content, we like what you do. Like, hey, could you promote like these like one-piece gym fits or this Baki gym fits, like promote it on your page and we'll pay? Is that something you kind of want to do as a? How about this?
Yeah.
Like cosplayer or fitness influencer or both? Like, what do you?
Definitely both, man.
Okay.
Both.
So is that my bad? I know I'm yapping. Overall goal for since you're in these realms.
Oh, 100%.
Say less. So with that being said, what are some aspects you like about cosplaying, and what are some positive aspects you like, and what are some negative aspects you like?
Positive aspects, I like the side of the community that is very supportive and very just like, everyone tends to give each other their flowers.
Okay.
You see a nice cosplay, you compliment them, vice versa. You got your part of the community where it's like, if you're having issues with something, somebody that you might not even know can come through and help you out. Ladies, y'all probably deal with a lot of weird stuff at cons, so shout out to y'all, helping each other out, and the men that help out those ladies, man. Yeah, so definitely that part of the community is.
Hey, brother, I gotta
amazing.
interrupt. Is that the same fucking guy that moved us from the stairwell?
Was that?
Oh,
did you see him? That's crazy.
So continue, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everything content, bro. It was just
The negative aspect, though, man. Whew, if you get into cosplay, man, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. The people who say because you're a certain skin tone, you can't cosplay that character, piss me the freak off. And I'm trying not to cuss.
no, bro. No, this is your story, your journey.
They
Go
piss
ahead.
me the fuck off. Fuck you, cosplay's for everybody. If you say that you can't cosplay because of your skin color, go fuck yourself.
There we go.
Stop being jealous because I'm melanated, baby. Come on.
Hey man, I'm not monetized yet, so they're not gonna block me on YouTube. But
Nah, for real,
so allow me to touch on that. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Just hear me out.
Yeah.
I get it, but not really. And the only reason I say that is at the end of the day, cosplay is for everybody. This shit is a different world. Like, fitness is a different world. Bodybuilding is a different world. Powerlifting is a different world. And I'm pretty sure they face the same things. Well, you can't do this because of X, Y, and Z. I will say, like, prime example, and again, I'm going to get political. Like when the new Little Mermaid came out, and they said she couldn't be black because she's a mermaid, and it was like, it's a fucking made-up fucking fish. What do you... And then they went so deep as into the melanated skin, it wouldn't last in the ocean. I was like... A mermaid's not even real.
Right.
But I mean, I will say I kind of, again, I'm not body shaming. I am not body shaming with this. I feel like there is to an extent, again, you do what you want. I'm not, but to an extent, I do feel like there is and I don't want to say requirement because I know how bad it sounds, but a physique requirement for certain cosplays. The only reason I say that, you know how many sloppy Harley Quinns I've seen, and it's kind of like, but see, when
sloppy queen.
Yeah, there we go. But see, when I say that, I know somebody's gonna be like, "Fuck it." And again, I'm not. And
Let's
I'm not,
put it like this. All right. When a Marvel actor gets a contract, they're like, "Hey, we want you to play such and such." Let's say Tom Holland. We want you to play Spider-Man. Do you want to see Tom Holland pull up and like not look like the superhero physique?
like Peter Parker. Yeah, well,
Right.
yeah, okay, yeah, I got you,
know?
got you.
And that's not to hate, but it's like, bro, it just adds to the character. Like, you look at the movie and you're like, yo, that's real Spider-Man. Or like Chris Evans, when he got out of the super soldier machine, he was all freaking huge, man. Like, yo, like that dude looks like a superhero, like somebody I want to defend my country. So to a certain extent, like sometimes the physical aspect, it just adds to the character. You know, is all I will say. Like, you don't have to do all that, but just like have fun with it and just see like how much more you can add to it just by improving the physique just a little bit. You know?
And allow me to say this too. Again, just playing devil's, trying to make the interview go longer.
No, for sure.
But so again, there's no skin tone requirements for this, but I feel like, again, y'all forgive me.
Yeah.
I do feel like the reason why that does come out, like some people, because of their skin tones, they would probably cosplay a lot better as something else. Maybe that's. Now, some people are speaking from a place of hate though too, like to call a spade. But I do get why, for me, like certain cosplay, like when I see somebody cosplay one character, I'd be like, all right, yeah, dude, you look good like as a Black Star from Soul Eater, but you probably would make a phenomenal Mugen from Samurai Champloo or a phenomenal Afro Sam. See, now when I say it like that, somebody be like, okay, I feel like you're target. But anyway, that's me rambling.
So,
but
adding on to that, I always come back to this, man. So this is the thought that plays in my head when I'm like trying to play devil's advocate with myself. Is all right. So with my opinion, what if a white guy cosplays Black Panther? How would we feel about that? And I'm like,
yeah, we'd probably riot. Like, you
know, how would we
motherfucker,
feel?
you. Yeah.
Or a white guy doing Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
You know?
So again, damn.
Yeah, so,
I'm glad you gave me that perspective because I'd probably be like,
so then it's like, where am I to be like getting mad at them when they say shit like that? But it's like,
I don't want to say mad because again, I know that sounds bad, but yeah.
So I don't know, that's just a weird paradox, man.
Yeah,
It really is.
but we definitely can agree this shit at the end of the day is open to everybody.
Exactly.
All right, say less. So you touched on the positive and the negatives that you like. Is there any other negative? Allow me to speak on this because I have seen this, and this has nothing to do with race or color.
Yeah.
Gender, whatever. I hate when people take the characters so serious that they're cosplaying that they treat people indifferently. Like, have you ever came across, and again, maybe because they have such a high fan base or they're known, have you ever come across, I have, and shit just made me sick. You ever come across a cosplayer and then, like, you come up to them like, hey, let me get a picture, and they give you that don't you know who I am attitude, and you're just like, I will headbutt the fuck out of you type shit. But I'm just, but like that, for me, that's just one thing I hate about it. But like, as I look around with all the cons that I've come to, like people, I like seeing people's creativity, and I like seeing people because again, me personally, when I see people cosplay, like you're letting me know what character traits that you may not have it, but you like or respect. Timer went off. Can I set it for another 15 minutes?
Keep going, baby.
Yeah, say less.
We still going. Did my camera die?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? It probably just ran out of memory.
Oh Lord. Hey, worst case scenario, I can airdrop this to you.
Yeah, you're all good, man. What I'm trying to do is just pretty much get like a few minutes of like every little thing I'm doing, and I'll just throw it into the vlog.
Got you.
Oh, you know what? I think what happened is I never hit record.
For real? All right, say less.
It's all good.
Are we good?
Oh yeah, no. Again, I'll just chop it in, however.
I got you. So, my bad, attention span of a squirrel.
You're good,
But the point I was getting to, at the end of the day, this is open to everybody. Is just again for me, what I hate is how can you have a god complex in this world? But then again, too, I'm pretty sure you met people with god complexes in the realm of fitness. So anyway, that's just my take. So back to you, your interview. Sorry, I rambled. Y'all forgive me. So I'm bringing it back to your fitness journey real quick. So what are some things that you like about your fitness realm and community, and what are some things that you dislike about it?
So in terms of the fitness community, I really like how the simple goal or the simple aspect of like we're all working towards something, which is our health. I find that like a nice way to just bring people together. I really love that aspect, and a lot of times people are supportive because of that. If you're at the gym and you need help, oftentimes somebody will come up to you and ask like, hey, is it okay like if I help you out, do you need tips? So I love that aspect about it, how we're all just pushing each other to get better, do better, get healthy. So that part is beautiful. It's beautiful, man. The part that I dislike though is the David. What's going on? Did I steal your table?
I was about to be like, well, we're gonna have to cut it here, ladies and
This guy's
gentlemen.
a badass, man.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I'm telling based on by the setup too.
Oh yeah, no, he knows that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah.
Say less, say
Yeah.
less.
You don't want trouble sometimes.
No,
man.
hey man, I don't want no trouble. Let me stop.
So what was it? The negative aspect of fitness is like the people who are like, yo, you can't even bench 225, or they judge you on like how much you can lift or like your physique, stuff like that. That I dislike that, bro. 'Cause
It's discouraging.
It is discouraging.
Well,
man.
too, it also could be a driver, depending on who you are. But I'm saying,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I apologize. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, you're good. I just feel like there's no need for that. And there's way too many influencers these days who are like
Giving out misinformation. Yeah.
misinformation, making BS workouts on TikTok, and just like hating on each other, bro. You know. And also, like, there's so much negativity that like people spread these days with the fitness aspect. Like, everyone's like always like, "Oh, let's all be villains. Let's all be sad and depressed." Like, oh, fuck that. It's so corny. Go be happy, bro. God damn. Like,
Say less.
it's
say
like
less.
people don't want to have character development. And no hate, because I've been in the villain arc before. But
It's part of the canon.
It's part of the canon. But it's like,
Yeah.
you gonna stay in the villain arc forever, bro? Do
Yeah.
you know what happiness is?
So if allow me to touch on this too, because again, still feeding off the energy. Great energy, by the way.
Thank you, man.
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer commercial gyms or the regular pig iron? Like, do you have a you know?
So I've been going to a commercial gym for years,
Okay.
but I've gone to local private gyms. It's so different, bro. It's so.
So what do you mean? Like, is there? What was it like? You know, when police like, oh my God, the spiritual pressure type shit. No,
Yes, yes.
So allow me to speak on that. I think the reason why is because where I'm from,
Yeah.
in those type of gyms, like, I don't know how it is out here or any, but where I'm from, when you go to that pig iron, 9 times out of 10, you're working right next to a competitor, whether it is bodybuilding, strongman, Olympic lifting, power lifter, and there's a level of seriousness you probably sensed in going into that gym a little bit. And I feel like that's good in a healthy way because, again, it lets you know, like, hey, am I serious in my fitness journey? Don't compare. One guest I had on here was a comparison is a thief of joy, and that stuck with me. And I've heard other people say that in their interviews. I say in your fitness journey, don't compare yourself or anything to anybody. But like, there are some in our journey, whether we've been doing this for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. We got Uncle Zeus. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring him on. But there's a dude named, we call him Unc all the time when we see him. He's been doing this for at least 30, 40 years lifting.
Wow.
And regardless if you are a competitor or not, like for me and hopefully for you and whatever you plan on doing, fitness journey-wise, cosplay journey-wise, and they both intertwine, I want to see people like that continue to do that for years.
Right.
I say from what I've learned in our fitness community is that, like, you're right, it can be discouraging, and depending on what you're around and also your resiliency level, it can make you want to quit. That's something that for my channel, which is why I bring you guys here, and even cosplayers, whatever, I want you guys to promote that good energy on my channel so that when you hear my story, like, hey, like, prime example, there was a cosplayer that did a bodybuilding comp. He cosplayed as Zorro and he did his posing with the swords and everything. That's some badass shit. If I ever see you get on stage doing some shit like that, I'll be like, I know him, but now let me stop. But allow me to stop rambling. So you touched on the positive aspects and the negative aspects in both cosplay and in fitness. Like, is there any advice that you'd want to give to somebody, young or old, like, hey, if they're a little skeptical about cosplaying or a little scared, like, what would you tell them, out of curiosity?
That's a good question, man. It's really simple advice, but I would say just shut off your brain and have fun, man.
Hell yeah.
Like, just when you get here, you gotta think to yourself, I'm at the party, bro. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm gonna go be my most confident, my most charismatic, and just have the time of my life. Just bring so much joy. Cause like, I suffer with a little bit of social anxiety here and there. I definitely have gotten better at it just because of practice. But it's like, I am my most confident, most social when I'm at a con because I'm just like, bro, this is my time to shine. This is like my environment. So like, as soon as I touch down on the convention floors, bro, my brain just
On go mode, have
go
fun.
mode. Yep, have fun.
Say less, say less.
Yep.
Let me bring it one more time back to fitness.
Yeah.
Like, so what's some advice you would give to anybody in the fitness room, regardless if it doesn't have anything to do with cosplay, just a personal growth and development in fitness? What would be your advice?
Personal. Okay, I got a little bit lost there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just spin up a squirrel. what would be your advice to somebody who wants to come to the fitness room?
Oh, okay, cool. Dude, I would really just say it's like, try not to take it too seriously in a way. And what I mean by that is like, take your health seriously, but like, don't overdo it to the point where you're like hurting your body. You feel me? It's like, take it step by step. It's a slow, it's supposed to be a steady journey, not a fast one. You know, you take your time with it. And just believe in yourself, man. Have that final vision in mind, but work today so you can live for tomorrow. You know.
Any cosplayers you want to shout out before I hit you with the rapid fire?
Cool. Any cosplayers I want to shout out? There's plenty, man. Okay. I want to shout out, obviously, Kid Kakarot, T-Ray. Shout out the whole crew, Rebecca, Sheed Main. And then some other cosplayers I would say are, hey, Logan Chitwood, Yujiro Hanma. Like I said, Baki's my go-to character. So if you watch this for some reason, man, for whatever reason, I'm looking out for you, man. So let me know when you're pulling up to Raleigh or where you're gonna be at.
Oh, shout out! Shout out! No, let me stop.
Anybody else, man? Some local cosplayers here. Just want to give my flowers to people that I rock with. My boy Kisan, he's got a anime live-action short film series he's working on called Anime Baseball. Shout out to him.
Oh shit!
There's a lot more people I could think of. Dragon Boys. That's all that comes to mind right now, man. And Cam K Gaines, boy. Yeah, my gym bro.
I got you.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming to my channel. Allow me to hit you with this rapid fire. It's like 8 to 10 questions. We'll end it off there. With that being said, if you will allow me to interview you as a returning guest in the future, my request is going to be in the gym. I promise you I'll have a lot more questions. I'll be more focused and I'll stop throwing temper tantrums and shit because it was like, motherfucker. But anyway, allow me to bring you back. But again, let me go and hit you with this rapid fire. You got 60 seconds.
Let's go. What you got?
All right. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drink.
Bulgarian split squats or hip thrusts?
Hip thrust.
Yeah, there we go. I hate them split. Conventional deadlift or sumo?
Conventional.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon Network.
Cardio or rest day?
Cardio.
Donuts or Krispy Kreme donuts or Dunkin'?
Crispy.
All right, last question. Trying to butter me up now. Last question. Very important question.
Yeah.
Fitness model or muscle model?
Woo! Shout out to my goth muscle mommies, man. That's why I wake up every morning. That's my motivation.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Chris, allow me to get you in this one again. Come on around.
They are probably they're not good for my health, but I don't care. I do not care.
Allow me to give him his flowers again.
Yeah.
So, my very first guest cosplayer, I didn't have a goal with this, but I do like talking to people. He introduced me to T and to Rebecca. They networked, put in a good word for me, and allowed me to have an interview with you. But again, the start of this was him, and every time I interview a cosplayer that either him, T, you in the future, or Rebecca recommends for me to bring to my channel, I'm gonna give this man his flowers when he's here. So again, Chris, on some real shit, thank you for networking this.
Yes, sir, bro.
Yes, sir. I got you.
I got you. Shout out to Unc.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And that's it for me right now. Anything else you want to end off on before I cut the camera?
Shout out to Animazement. Once again, shout out to Fatal Fanatics. You better get them on, boy. They're some cool people. And yeah, bro, be confident, charismatic, and go unleash that Pharaoh energy as always. Make your bed. Let's get it, dude.
Say less. All right, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Let's go.
Got you. Let's get it, everybody, and we
Are out.